The Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen.
This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports.
Woo!
We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Everybody hustles out there, okay, guys? Nobody quits.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lindbergh Craigfield. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we get set to go for a Game 1 of our 3-game series with the Lethbridge Elks, Missoula Mavericks, as we are set to go for a 7 o'clock first pitch time. Coaches and umpires on the plate right now, going over there a little talk, and fans starting to make their way in as we get ready to go for the 7 o'clock start time. Everything comes down to this weekend for the Mavericks. They've got to pull out at least one win out of the 3. The way it looks from my recollection, but I could be wrong. But if Great Falls happens to get one against the Royals, and not quite sure what time that game was earlier today, then there is the possibility that the Mavericks, they just have to win one to get in. So it'll be interesting to see how things work, because we have a 3-game series with the Mavericks and the Lethbridge Elks. A 7 o'clock game tonight and then a doubleheader tomorrow at 1. So we'll get you ready there. We're going to go ahead and jump into our starting lineups, and looking at the lineups for the Lethbridge Elks. Leading off is their center fielder, number 11, Wyatt Tamalti. Riley Furby, number 3, is the second baseman. He'll bat second. Batting third is number 8, Kyle Blower. He is the first baseman. Number 17 is Ty Penner. He is the right fielder. He'll bat fourth. Batting fifth is Zach Gurick, the designated hitter. He's number 12. Torin Vasilnak is the third baseman. He's number 7. Batting seventh is number 4, Liam Leck. He is the left fielder. The catcher, number 18, Skylar Braun. And rounding it out is the shortstop, number 5, Luke Ankerman. On the hill for the Lethbridge Elks is number 16, Levi Abbott. Now for the Missoula Mavericks, leading off is their veteran, number 2, James Martin. Number 10, Brennan Buchanan, the shortstop, will bat second. Batting third is Dane Frazier, the first baseman. He's number 7. The designated hitter will bat fourth. That's number 13, Terad Richardson. Number 18, Parker Stevens, will bat fifth. He's in right field. In left field is Sam Busey, number 16. He'll bat sixth. Batting seventh is Brendan Hill. He's number 3, and he's the center fielder. The third baseman, number 11, Caden Heydrich, is batting eighth, and rounding it out is the catcher, Clayton Frankie. So that's your starting lineups for the Mavericks. On the bump, well, that would be Thomas Martin. Boys for the Mavericks getting called out on the field as we get ready to go. Just a few moments away from our national anthem. And we'll have the Canadian anthem as well, to since our Canadian friends are here. We've got the American flag and the Canadian flag out there in center field this evening. So there's the lineups. Got a cameraman out checking things out for the Mavericks tonight. They're always working to improve what they're marketing and everything, so it's good to see them push that out. So we get ready to go here as we honor those that have fallen, those that serve, and those that continue to serve for our country, so that we could come out and enjoy a Legion baseball game on a Saturday evening. We'll step aside for a few moments while we have our anthem.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN. Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana, Alberta state tournaments.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their one-third sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop into 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN. Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana, Alberta state tournaments.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to Lindbergh Craig Field. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network, as we just had both the Canadian anthem and our national anthem, the American national anthem, sung. So we just had a little extended break there as we get ready to go now for the Missoula Mavericks and the Lethbridge Elks. Ready to go. Lot at stake for the Mavericks this weekend. But 1 week away, we do have the AA state tournament in Kalispell. We'll be there for every game. And then the AA game the A in Miles City, we'll be over to cover the Miles City games for their state tournament. And then the 8th through the 12th. The Northwest Regional Tournament right here in Missoula, Montana. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will have coverage of every game throughout for those as well. So we get ready to go here. Thomas Martin on the bump for the Mavericks. Clayton Frankie behind the plate. We get ready to go. Leading off for Lethbridge will be Wyatt Tamalti, Furby, and Lauer. We get ready to go. Want to say hello and welcome in to all of the fans from Lethbridge that are tuned in and viewing the game. Glad we were able to bring the game in so that you can cheer on your young men, your local sports heroes, as we get ready to go. So Wyatt Tumulty now will head to the plate. It was kind of a dull night on Thursday night against Helena. As far as the weather went, it was very hot, no breeze tonight. The breeze has decided to show up. So Thomas Martin ready for his first pitch. It is on its way, and it's outside at 7 p.m. exactly. So that's what time we were scheduled, and our umpire's doing a good job of putting us in a good starting position. Here's Martin with the second pitch. It's going to be rolled down. Martin will pick it up on the bounce, the throw to first, and the leadoff batter on the game is retired. So now we'll go to Raleigh Furby. Our officials for today's game. Behind the plate we'll have Max E. Cannon Jr. and in the field, Brian Larson. Martin now with the pitch, and that's going to slide over the plate for strike one. That is Riley Furby. Furby's going to hit this one over Buchanan's head. It'll bounce in left field, and Lethbridge will have the first man on with one out. That'll take us to Kyle Blower. Blower is the first baseman, number 8. Throw to first on the pickoff, and Furby will have to dive back in. So Lethbridge sitting in the number 4 seat, as this one's going to be thrown back. All right, so we go to Blower. So we'll have strike one on the foul ball. Throw back to first. So 1 on, 1 out, and an 0-1 count. Martin heading over to first the last couple of in-between pitches. This one's going to be outside to even us out at 1. So Thomas Martin for the Mavericks. Here's the pitch, and it'll be inside for ball 2. Ty Penner goes to the on-deck circle for the Elks. Throw back to first. As we have the Bombers flying overhead. Those of you that are not familiar with the Missoula area, we have the smoke jump jumper here. This one, the runner's going to go. It's going to pop straight up in the air. Frankie's going to try to get to it, but I think it's going to fall. It will fall just this side of play, and we'll have strike 2. So even count at 2 for the first baseman. And in between innings, I'm going to have to snag my stat sheet. I didn't pull that one out. So 2-2 on the count with 1 out. Lethbridge with 1 hit so far on the inning. Runner at first hops, and this one's going to be scooped out into left field. Busey will pick it up on the bounce, and with runners at first and second now for Lethbridge with 1 out.
Right fielder number 17, Ty Penner.
So now we go to the right fielder number 17, Ty Penner. Penner, left-handed batter. He'll warm up. These boys look pretty tight when we were watching the batting practice for them. Martin now checks the runner at second and the pitch. And it'll be just outside on the left-handed batter for ball 1. Zach Gurick in the on-deck circle. Martin now with the 1-0. This one's going to foul backwards for strike one. Caden Heydrich at third, Frazier at first, Martin in the middle at second, and Buchanan at shortstop. Our outfield, Parker Stevens in right, Hill in center, and Busey in left. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to have some air underneath it. Runners are going to hold on their bases, and Busey's going to drop it. That'll bring the runners around and load the bases up. So that'll take us to Zach Gorick. Loaded bases with one out now for the Elks. First inning of our 7-inning game tonight. One game tonight, a doubleheader tomorrow. And that's the end of the conference season for the Mavericks. They'll play Helena on Wednesday night, which is a non-conference game. Here's the pitch by Martin. Swung on for strike one. Torin Vasilnak in the on-deck circle. So an 0-1 count. The pitch, and that one's going to come off the shoulder. That'll bring the runner home from third, and the Elks will earn a run off the hit by pitch. So that'll bring us to Torin Vasilnak. Oh, mark that down as a hit, and that's not where it needs to go. All right, so Vasilnak will settle in with one out and loaded bases. Elks with the first run of the game. Martin now with the pitch, and that one's going to come inside for a ball. Liam Leck in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch by Martin, and that one will slide over the plate, give us an even count at one. So one out, one run earned. The 1-1. And we'll be inside for ball two. So 2-1 on the count now. Here's the 2-1. And this one's going to be hit into left field. Runner's going to come home and earned the second run of the game for the Elks. Off the hit, and they take a 2-0 lead out of the gate. So now we go to the left fielder, Liam Leach. He's number 4. Leach, a left-handed batter, settles in. The pitch. And that one's going to be a ball. Nice job by Frankie to keep it in front of him. A 1-0 on the count. 2-0. Lethbridge with loaded bases. Here's the 1-0. And that'll slide over the plate for strike one. So we'll get even on the pitch on the count now to the left fielder, Skylar Braun, in the on-deck circle. His time is called. Martin coming out and checking in with his brother Thomas. The pitch. And that one's going to give us ball two. Martin settling in. He came up from the A level on Memorial Day at the Memorial Day tournament. And we'll throw to third on the pickoff. And Brian Larson says safe. Penner out there playing games with Martin. at third. Here's the pitch. This one's going to be bounced down the first base line. It's going to be foul for strike 2. Game 1 of the 3-game series. 1 game tonight. Double tomorrow. So 2-2 on the count. Loaded bases with 1 out. The pitch. And this one's going to foul off to stretch out Martin's pitch count. Martin's been a good addition since he moved up from the Memorial Tournament. Working in relief. And Martin will strike out the batter as Max Cannon rips the phone book for out number 2. So now we'll move to the catcher, number 18, Skylar Braun. Loaded bases with 2 outs now. The pitch. And it's fouled off for strike 1. Luke Ankerman in the on-deck circle. The pitch. It's low. Gives us an even count at 1. Martin now with the stretch. And this one's going to be hit into right field. Parker Stevens runs it down. It's in the glove, and that's the side. So the Elks, they'll get 2 runs. They'll leave 3 on, and we go to the bottom of the first with the Mavericks looking to go up right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you feel stuck to your computer when cheering on your Prep Sports hero when you can't make it to the game? Well, now you don't have to. The Missoula Prep Sports Network has an app for all of Missoula's high school sports fans.
How fantastic is that?
Just search Missoula Prep Sports Network in either the iTunes or Google Play App Store and take the game on the go.
It doesn't get any better than this. This is the future.
Missoula Prep Sports Network knows that life is busy and you don't have time to sit by your computer. Download the app and take the game on the go.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to the bottom of the first inning for the Missoula Mavericks and the Lethbridge Elks. The Elks earning 2 runs to start out their game. So the Mavericks looking to match or raise as they go to their opportunity to bat. James Martin to lead off with Brennan Buchanan on deck and Dane Frazier in the hole. So top of the order to start the game here as Martin gets ready to go. On the bump is Levi Abbott for Lethbridge, number 16. Want to say hello to all the Lethbridge fans that are tuned in. There is a group here supporting Lethbridge. Good to see the fans travel, but glad I'm able to bring the games for you guys so that you can view them, those that have not been able to make the trip. So we go to James Martin now for Lethbridge as he readjusts the gloves. Saw him in that opening inning with the first out. Here's the first pitch for Lethbridge. It's going to be a ball. So James Martin. Here's the pitch. And this one's going to bounce right at the pitcher. It's going to roll to second. Second baseman's going to throw it, and it will be not in time. And James Martin will get on for the Mavericks. So now we go to the shortstop, number 10, Brendan Buchanan. Buchanan settles in. Martin takes his lead at first. They'll throw over there, and he'll dive back in. Abbott now with the first pitch to Buchanan. And Buchanan will hit this one off the middle of the bat. Center fielder will come up. It's in the glove. And Martin will hold at first. And that's one down for the Mavericks. So now we'll go to the first baseman, number 7, Dane Frazier. Frazier settles in. Martin steps away from first, and Abbott with the stretch. And the pitch will be a ball to Frazier. Trad Richardson goes to the on-deck circle for the Mavericks with 1 out and 1 on. The pitch. And that'll foul back to us. Evens us out at 1. Be the AA tournament next Saturday, the 28th through the 1st. Here's the 1-1. And we'll have ball 2. So 2-1 on the count now. And then the 8th through the 12th of August will be the Northwest Regional Tournament. Here's the pitch. This one's going to be high down the first base line. First baseman's waving everybody off. Second baseman comes in and puts it in the glove, and that's out number 2. So now we go to the designated hitter, number 13, Trad Richardson. So Richardson now looking to see if he can get movement for Martin. James Martin stands at first. He's going to get his lead over there now. Abbott with the pitch, and Richardson will swing for strike 1. That puts Parker Stevens in the on-deck circle for Missoula. Abbott now with the pitch, and it'll be a ball to even us out. So 2 outs, bottom of the first. Lethbridge leads 2-0. Martin steps away from first. And the pitch. And Trad will have this one dribble down the third base line. The throw to first will be made in time, and that's a side. So the Mavericks will get one on, but leave him there, and we go to the top of the second with Missoula defending an increase on the Lethbridge lead. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of prep sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to Missoula, Montana. Chris Stratton at Lindbergh Craig Field for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to the top of the second inning where the Lethbridge Elks lead the Missoula Mavericks 2-0. Leading off for Lethbridge will be the bottom of their order, Luke Anchorman, and Thomas Martin's first pitch will be a ball. Thomas Martin on the bump, and we'll have an even count on the swing and miss. So 1-1 on the count. Here's the pitch, and it's outside to give us ball 2. Wyatt Tumulty in the on-deck circle. It's looking at Thomas Martin. 6.35 ERA, as we'll have ball 3. Ten games played, as this one's going to walk the batter. And Lethbridge will have a runner at first. So that'll swing us to the top of the order for Lethbridge to Wyatt Tumulty. So 10 games played total for Thomas Martin. 34 innings, 48 hits, 30 of which were runs. Of those 30 runs, 24 were earned. This one will be swung on. It will have contact, but foul ball gives us strike 1 to Tumulty. So Tumulty grounded out in his opening at-bat. Martin now will throw back to first. Anchorman was out there pretty far, but he's a tall young man. So his slide gets him back easily. The 0-1. And this one will bounce out like a bunt. The throw down the first base line, and that will be out number 1. Motion, though, on the bases as the runner gets to second. So 1 down. And we go to the second baseman, Raleigh Furby. So Furby now settling in with a runner at second and 1 out. Here's Martin's pitch, and Furby's going to have this one foul off towards the bullpen down the third base line for strike 1. Lethbridge came out with 4 hits in the first inning that earned them 2 runs. Here's the 0-1. Nope, they're going to throw to second, and Anchorman getting back just in time. Looking at Martin's further stats, has not allowed a home run. Coming into the game, 10 hits by pitch, a check swing, and Cannon says it's a strike anyways, so 0-2 on the count now on Anchorman. Anchorman with a single and a run, his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. And this was going to be hit into center field. Brendan Hill's going to come up on it, and it's in the glove. Runner at second is going to have to trot back. Great play by the center fielder, Brendan Hill, for out number 2. So now we take it to Kyle Blower, the first baseman. 2 down, 1 on. Lethbridge loaded the bases up, but Martin and the defense, they did allow 2 runs off the loaded bases, but once they once they tightened down the screws, things got a little easier for them. Inside pitch will be ball 1 to Blower. Anchorman at second. A little trot. Outside pitch gives us ball 2. Ty Penner goes to the on-deck circle for Lethbridge. Going back to Martin, he's got 10 walks, 9 strikeouts. His whip is 1.71. And the runner's going to go. Frankie with a throw, and it's going to get by Heydrich. The runner's going to tag and come home. Here's Busey with the throw. Frankie's going to get it on the bounce. Did he get the tag? And they're going to punch him out at home. Clayton Frankie with the great tag at home, and that is the end of the side. We'll go to the Bottom of the second, right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you checked out the Garden of Eden video of the week at MPSN406.com? Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage and email us the video. Yours just might go viral. NPSN.com, Missoula's home for Missoula's prep sports heroes.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Chris Stratton at Lindbergh Craig Field as we go to the bottom of the second inning where the Lethbridge Elks lead the Missoula Mavericks 2-0 in our 7-inning game tonight. 1 game tonight, 2 tomorrow. We'll have coverage of all 3 games. So we go to the Mavericks order, and we will have Parker Stevens, the right fielder, number 18, lead off. It's the 5, 6, 7 batters scheduled on the inning. Abbott with the first pitch, and Parker's going to have this one roll out. Shortstop will get at the fringe. The throw is whipped over there. Is it in time? Brian Larson will punch him out for out number 1. That was a tight throw, folks. So now we go to Sam Busey. Busey hanging in left field. Here's the pitch, and it'll be a ball to the Buse. Brendan Hill in the on-deck circle now for the Mavericks. 1-0 on the count. Yes, sir. Here's the pitch, and we'll be at ball 2. The pitch, and we'll have ball 3. So Busey gets out in the lead. Mavericks looking to see if they can start working their way back here as they're down 2-0, and Busey will get the base off the walk. He thought we were going to see a strike on that the other night. On 3 balls, it would, regardless of where the pitch was going, it came over as a strike, so Busey was waiting for it. And Abbott will have his first walk of the game to put a runner at first for the Mavericks. So 1 on, 1 out. And we go to Brendan Hill. Hill now with the pitch, and that one will slide over the plate for strike 1. I should say Abbott with the pitch to Hill. 0-1 on the count. Busey steps away from first. Abbott checks him over his left shoulder, and they're going to throw over there. Busey dives in. Caden Heydrich in the on-deck circle for the Mavs. Abbott now. Right foot on the rubber. Checks Busey as he steps away, and the pitch. And that'll slide over the plate for strike 2. Caden Heydrich in the on-deck circle for the Mavericks. 1 out. Busey at first, and an 0-2 count. Hill now, as Busey's going to go, and this one's cracked into center field. Busey stops halfway down the line. They'll throw to first, but Busey will slide back in just in time. And that is 2 outs now for the Mavericks. That takes us to the third baseman, number 11, Caden Heydrich. Hydro, as he's called around here. I like to call him the young gun. He's the youngest player on the Maverick squad, both at the age and grade level. He's 16 going into his junior year. folks, we are just about 6 weeks away from school starting. We'll have high school golf starting in just 2 weeks. And the first pitch to Heydrich will be a strike. Clayton Frankie in the on-deck circle. Rest of the sports will get underway the last weekend of August. Here's the 0-1. And Hydro will foul this one off for strike 2. Heydrich, one of the many Sentinel products on the squad. Busey takes a lead. And the pitch. This one's going to be hit off the grips. It's going to get up to the second baseman. He'll get it on the bounce, the throw to first, and that's the side. So the Mavericks get one on, but he's left there. And we go to the bottom, or top of the third, right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN. Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana, Alberta state tournaments. Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network at Lindbergh Craig Field as we go to the top of the third inning. Lethbridge leading the Mavericks 2-0. And we go to the first baseman, Kyle Blower. Thomas Martin on the bump. Here's the pitch. And he'll hit the batter to lead the inning off. So that takes us to Ty Penner, the right fielder. You know, folks, we've got the state tournament coming up here. Teams starting to get settled and tightened down. Getting ready for the tournament. 1 week away. A week from today, exactly. As the pitch is low on the left-handed batter and Penner for ball one. Penner singled his first at-bat. Here's the 1-0. And we get ball two. So we'll have doubleheader tomorrow with Lethbridge and Missoula. Final conference games. Runner at first is going to go. This one's into center field. Hill's on his bike, rides out, but it's going to get past him. It's going to roll all the way to the warning track. They're going to hold the runner up at third. No, they bring him around from first. He's going to come home, and Lethbridge will earn their third run of the game off of the Penner double. Got some breeze going on here tonight at Lindbergh Craig Field, and you saw what happens if you get that ball up in the atmosphere. It grabbed a hold of that breeze. It's now going right to left on your dial. So now we go to Zach Gorick, the designated hitter. Here's the pitch to Gorick. It's going to be a ball. Torin Vasilnak in the on-deck circle. Martin's going to step off the rubber. Penner at second. He steps away, and Martin now with the pitch. This one's going to be hit into right field. Parker Stevens looks for it in the clear sky and puts it in the glove. Runner at second will hold, and we have out number 1. That takes us to the third baseman, number 7, Torin Vasilnak. So Martin now with the pitch to Vasilonic. And the runner at second is going to hold with the ball pitch. Made a run down the line. Vasilonic with a single and RBI, his last at bat. Here's the pitch, and Vasilonic will put it into the bullpen down the third base line for strike 1. Liam Leck in the on-deck circle. The pitch. And we'll have ball 2. The pitch. This one's off the grips. Busey's going to look for it, and Busey will put it in the glove for out number 2. The runner at first will hold.
Number 4, Liam Leach.
So now we go to Liam Leach, the left fielder. Number 4, left-handed batter settles in. Fans strewing in here. Late Saturday afternoon game. Gorgeous night at the ballpark. A little bit of a breeze. And the pitch will be a ball. Skylar Braun goes to the on-deck circle. Martin now with the pitch, and we'll have ball 2. 2 outs. Runner at first, or runner at second for Lethbridge. Here's the pitch. And we'll go to ball 3. The runner hesitating, thought about going down the line to third, but he'll hold. So 3-0 on the count now. This one's going to be hit right at Martin. He's not able to put it in the glove. Hill will come up. The runner from second is around the corner. Hill with the throw home. It's there in time, and he'll be punched out for out number 3. Brendan Hill with a rocket from center field to finish out the side. We go to the bottom of the third with the Mavericks looking to get into it down 3-0. You're listening to American Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey Sports Network. Garden of Reading has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop into Sacred Grounds for their full-service coffee bar featuring Missoula's best gourmet coffee. While you're there, pick up a pound of Garden of Reading's award-winning fudge and get a half pound for free. Garden of Reading is Missoula's home for the best dietary supplement, Define 8. Garden of Reading is located at 2621 Brook Street. Garden of Reading is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to the bottom of the third inning where the Lethbridge Elks lead the Missoula Mavericks 3-0 on the Big Blue scoreboard in right field. As we get set to go, it is Levi Abbott on the hill for the Mavericks, and leading off for the Mavericks is the bottom of their order, Clayton Frankie, the catcher. And then Martin in the on deck and Buchanan in the hole. And Maverick royalty in the building. Former president Kyle Cunningham. As Frankie comes to the plate. You never know who you're going to run into here at the ballpark. That's why it's always good to come out and watch the boys play. Abbott now with the first pitch of the inning. And it'll be outside for a ball to Frankie. Clayton Frankie, the lone Hellgate High School representative on the AA squad. And Frankie will dribble this one down the third base line. It's going to be thrown to first, and that'll be out number one. So now we go to James Martin. Back to the top of the lineup. Martin to settle in. He started the game off with a single. Tried to get the momentum going for the Mavericks. The veteran, looks like the gates partially open down the first baseline. I didn't notice if it was all the way shut at the beginning of the game. As we have a ball to Martin. And we'll have ball two to the veteran. Special year for Martin. It's his last year that he can play at the Legion level. And he gets to do it with his younger brother Thomas. As we go 3-0 now to Martin. Always cool when you see brothers on the squad. Here's the pitch. And that one will slide over the plate. So Cannon will give us a 3-1. A strike call on a 3-0 count. One out, nobody on. Here's the 3-1. And Martin's going to swing on it. It'll hit the end, tag the end of the bat to foul off to give us a full count. Brendan Buchanan in the on-deck circle for the Mavericks. Cannon gives us our count at 3-2. Abbott with the stretch. And Martin will get the walk. So Martin's been to first base. Both at bats tonight. First one off a single. This one will be off the walk, and that'll be the second walk of the game for Abbott. Now we'll go to the shortstop. Number 10, Brendan Buchanan. And I think I see Brendan's mom in the crowd down there underneath the awning on the first base line. Abbott with the pitch to Buchanan now. And that one's going to tag Buchanan in the shoulder. So the Mavericks will have runners at first and second now. And that will be the first hit by pitch of the game for Abbott. And with one out, the Mavericks will have runners at first and second. And the first baseman, Dane Frazier, comes to the plate. Hear the breeze in my microphone as it's picking up. It's making it a very cool evening tonight. And the pitch. And the ball will get away. Runners are going to advance to second and third now for the Mavericks. As we'll have a 1-0 now to Frazier. Dane popped out his first at bat in the first inning. He would be the first out of the inning for the Mavericks. Now we go to the 1-0 now. Abbott with the pitch. And this one will be over the shortstop head. That's going to bring Martin home. They'll hold Buchanan up, and the Mavericks are on the board with runners on the corners. 3-1. And that's what the Mavericks needed. When Dane Frazier is hitting, the Mavericks pick up. So now we go to the designated hitter now, Trad Richardson, with runners at first and third with one out. Here's the pitch, and that'll slide over the plate for strike one. Trad in the DH spot tonight. And that's going to bring Frazier. They won't make the throw to second, and the Mavericks will now have runners at second and third with one out. The pitch thrown was a ball. Trad with a ground out to end the first inning. Parker Stevens in the on-deck circle with the pitch on its way, and we'll have ball two. So 2-1 on the count. Trad, the lone Frenchtown High School representative for the Mavericks. And Trad will have this one bounced out. Shortstop will get it on the bounce. The throw to first will be made. It's out number one, and Buchanan will come across the plate to get the second run for the Mavericks. 3-2 as they climb into it. So now we go to the right fielder, number 18, Parker Stevens. And the first pitch to Stevens, he's going to slice that one straight up in the air, and it's going to come down just behind our heads for strike one. Sam Busey goes to the on-deck circle. For Parker Stevens, he had a ground out to start out the second inning. Mavericks get 2 runs here so far. And now we'll have an even count to Parker. Parker, a senior over at Sentinel High School. He's one of the Spartan football players as the pitch is on its way, and we'll have ball two. We should see more time on the field for the football season for Parker. Here's the pitch, and we'll have ball three. So Parker Stevens with a 3-1 count with 2 outs, and Dane Frazier at third. Here's the 3-1. And Parker Stevens is going to get the walk. They're going to go ahead and bring Dane Frazier home, and the Mavericks tie it up at 3 off the wild pitch. And now Lethbridge will send their pitching coach out to check in with Abbott. So the Mavericks coming back with 3 runs here as the Lethbridge pitching coach goes out to check on Abbott. Folks, it's gorgeous out. It's the time of year when you're going to be heading to the lake, the river, camping, maybe just to get away for a Sunday drive. Well, stop in and see our friends over at Fast Trip Conoco. They've got the most convenient gas pumps, the coldest drinks, and, well, if you want to make your car look good before you step out, well, stop in and see them at Magic Touch Car Wash. Fast Trip Conoco, proud sponsor of Mavericks baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. We get back into the action here with Sam Busey. Abbott settled in the pitch, and that's going to get away. Parker Stevens will make his way to second now off the wild pitch. Whatever the conversation was on the mound, Busey will settle in with the 1-0. Sam with a walk, his first at-bat. Here's the 1-0. And this one's hit right at the pitcher's mound. It's going to roll right to the second baseman. The throw to first is there, and that is the side. Not before the Mavericks creep back into the game to make it 3-all. They'll leave one on, and we go to the top of the fourth. Right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey sticks in their
Wow, crazy.
Stop in to North Some changes in life are too painful to go through alone, and Cunningham Law can help in making difficult decisions from divorce to child custody. Kyle Cunningham focuses solely on family law. Cunningham Law will help you land on your feet when big changes come to your family and life. Visit www.familylawmontana.com or give Kyle a call at 406-203-4678 today. Cunningham Law Services. You don't have to go through this alone. Cunningham Law is a proud sponsor of the Northwest Regional Tournament.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to the top of the fourth inning where the Mavericks have tied it up at 3. And leading off, it's the bottom of the order for the Elks. Skylar Braun, Luke Ankerman. So the 8-9 batters. Thomas Martin with the first pitch, and it's going to be bounced out to Sam Busey in left field for a runner on for Lethbridge. So that'll take us to Luke Inkerman, the shortstop. He looks down the third base line. Gets a signal. They'll throw to first. Thomas Martin still on the bump, and he's been pitching well. His brother James over at second. Here's the pitch, and ball's going to get away. The runner's going to go. Frankie will make the throw. It will be just behind. And Braun will get the base. So 1-0 on the count with a runner at second. Here's Thomas's pitch, and it will be bounced out. Martin will pick it up. The throw to first is there just ahead of the runner. And that will be out number 1. But motion on the bases puts the runner at third. That will put Braun at third with 1 out. And we go to the top of the order to Wyatt Tamalti, the center fielder. So 1 out now. Top of 4. And here's Tamalti. First pitch to the center fielder will be a ball. Tamalti 0 for 2, ground outs on both at-bats. Here's the pitch. That one's way outside for ball 2. Riley Furby goes to the on-deck circle. Here's the 2-0. And we'll go to ball 3. Well, we've seen a visit from the Lethbridge pitching coach. No action in their bullpen. Here's the 3-0, and they're going to walk the left-handed batter. That'll put runners on the corners for the Elks. That'll be the second walk of the game for Thomas Martin. So Furby comes to the plate now with 1 out and runners at first and third. Thomas Martin now with the pitch. Runner's going to go. Frankie with the throw. Martin. They just went to the pitcher on the throw, and the runner, they'll let him have the base at second. Pitch was a ball, I believe. So 1-0 on the count to the second baseman. That pitch will slide over the plate to even us out at 1. Martin with the stretch. And this one will roll out. Buchanan, he'll struggle with it, does get it. The throw to first. The second base runner was not there, and Martin can't hold on to it. He'll be safe back at second, but they'll get the runner at first. The beauty in the play is, for the Mavericks, I should say, is the runner at third did not go anywhere. And that's 2 down now. That'll take us to Kyle Blurt. Here's the pitch. And it'll be swung on for strike 1. Parker Stevens readjusting in right field. And the pitch, that's a dirty one coming from Thomas Martin for strike 2. I don't think the batter, Blower, saw where that one came out of the fist. So 0-2 on the count with 2 outs. And we'll have ball 1 to the first baseman. Runners at second and third for 2 outs for the Elks. Tied at 3. Martin now with the 1-2 pitch, and that one's going to be inside to give us an even count at 2. It looked like it was tight on the batter. Martin with 1 hit by pitch on the game. He's got 2, I should say, as I look at my notes. And this one's going to be dinged down the third base line. It's going to go into the parking lot, and didn't hear any glass, so I believe cars are safe out there. Keeps the batter alive at 2-2. The pitch. And we'll get a full count at 3-2. So Ty Penner in the on-deck circle. Here's the 3-2, and that one's going to be fouled down the third base line. That one looked like it had a great line, but just wide of being fair. So 3-2 on the count with 2 outs. Runners at second and third. And the hit out. Buchanan will pick it up. He struggles with it and cannot make the throw. And the runner will get on, and that will bring one home from third. They take the lead back at 4-3 off of the error. So the first error of the game. And now we go to Ty Penner. 2 outs, runners at first and third. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to have a high ride just out of play down the third base line for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Runner's going to go. Frankie with a high throw. It's going to get over the head. The runner from third's going to tag. And the Elks will earn another run to take a 5-3 lead with a runner at third. And another error scored to the Mavericks. Martin with the pitch outside, and we'll have ball 2. Ty Penner is 2 for 2. He's got a single his first at bat, a double his second at bat that also tagged him with an RBI. The 2-1 pitch golfed down the first base line, foul, gives us an even count at 2. So Thomas Martin trying to battle through. 2 runs coming in for the Elks, where they take the lead back at 5-3. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be hit high. Busey on the run, and he's going to be fair, and it'll bounce out of play. Buchanan will have to come up and get it. The runner from third will score. And the Elks take a 6-3 lead here in the top of the 4th with 2 outs. So that puts a runner at second now. Here's Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be into left field. Busey will put it in the glove, and that retires the side. So the Elks earn 3, they leave 1, and we go to the bottom of the 4th with the Mavericks looking to come back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Hockey.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Lindbergh Craigfield as the Missoula Mavericks and the Lethbridge Elks are playing the first game of 3. 1 game tonight, 7 innings, doubleheader tomorrow with Lethbridge. Final 3 games of the conference season. Non-conference will be a doubleheader with Helena on Wednesday night. It'll be senior night on Wednesday night, I've been told. So we go to the bottom of the 4th with the bottom of the order set on the inning. Brendan Hill, the center fielder, to lead off. Caden Heydrich in the on-deck circle, and Clayton Frankie in the hole. Here is the Abbott pitch, and Hill will foul it down the third base line for strike 1. Brendan Hill, another Sentinel Spartan. Multi-sport athlete, as he will be playing a wide receiver for the Sentinel Spartan football program this year. And folks, if you get a chance, get out to a Friday night game with the Sentinel Spartans here in Missoula. Hill's going to take this one for a ride. The right fielder, it'll bounce in front of him, and Hill will get on. So the Mavericks pick up their 3rd hit of the game with Hill at first to lead off the inning, and now we go to Caden Heydrich, the third baseman. Hill steps away from first. Abbott, throw to first as Hill dives back in. Here's the pitch, and we'll have ball 1. Clayton Frankie in the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-0 to Hydro. He's going to golf this one down. The third baseman will throw it to second. They'll throw to first, and it will turn the double play to clear the bases. So a 5-4-3 double play turned to clear the bases out on the Mavericks. And now we go to the catcher, number 9, Clayton Frankie. Here's the pitch, and that'll be ball 1. Mavericks looking to see if they can get back into it. They earned 3 runs in the last inning, and we'll have ball 2. Did get Hill on, but the double play clearing the bases out. So now with 2 outs, here's the pitch, and we'll have ball 3. So 3-0 to Frankie. Thomas Martin, the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch, and Frankie will be walked. That will put a runner on for the Mavericks with 2 outs. Now we swing back to the top of the order to James Martin. Martin settles in with Frankie at first. The throwback. Martin walked his last at-bat, singled his first. He's waiting for his first pitch here in the 4th inning as they keep going back to Frankie at first. And looking at Clayton Frankie, he's got 4 stolen bases on the season. Abbott now with the stretch. And time is called, so Martin settles back in. Frankie steps away from first. And now Abbott with the pitch. And that one's going to get away. Frankie will make his way to second. And we'll have 1-0 to the second baseman. Elks earned 2 runs in the opening inning. Mavs and Elks blanked out in the second. The third, Lethbridge came out with a run in the top, and then the bottom, the Mavericks evened it up at 3 as Martin fouls this one off to give us an even count. And then the Elks came out in the top of the 4th and put 3 more up to take a 6-3 lead, and that's how we got to where we are now. 6-3, top of 4 as the Tankers continue to hover. We do have a fire to the south of us and one to the north, and this one's going to be over. No, yes, it is over the shortstop's head. I thought he was going to be able to make it. Frankie rounds third and on his way home, and the Mavericks pull within 2 off the Martin single. That one looked like the Lethbridge shortstop was going to be able to get up and get that one. And Frankie makes it 6-4, Lethbridge. Now we go to the shortstop, number 10, Brendan Buchanan, the Cannon. 1 on, 2 outs, the pitch, and Buchanan showing bunt. We'll have ball 1. Dane Frazier in the on-deck circle. Buchanan reached off of a hit by pitch his last at-bat. And Buchanan is going to put this one straight up in the air into center field. And it's in the glove to retire the side. So the Mavericks get one back. They'll leave one on. And we go to the top of the 5th. Elks leading 6-4. You're listening to American Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you feel stuck to your computer when cheering on your Prep Sports hero when you can't make it to the game? Well, now you don't have to. The Missoula Prep Sports Network has an app for all of Missoula's high school sports fans.
How fantastic is that?
Just search Missoula Prep Sports Network in either the iTunes or Google Play App Store and take the game on the go.
It doesn't get any better than this. This is the future.
Missoula Prep Sports Network knows that life is busy and you don't have time to sit by your computer. Download the app and take the game on the go.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to the top of the 5th inning where the Lethbridge Elks lead the Missoula Mavericks 6-4. We are scheduled for 7 on the evening. And leading off is Torin Vasilonic, the third baseman, he is number 7. 1 for 2 with a single his first at-bat. Here's the pitch by Thomas Martin, and it will be a ball to start the inning. Want to say hello and welcome in to all the Lethbridge Elk fans that are watching. Here's the pitch, and we'll have ball 2. So 2-0 on the count to the third baseman. Here's the pitch. That's fouled off to give us strike 1. Came off the end of the bat. Good crowd here on a Saturday night. And that one will give us a 3-1 count. Love to see the fans come out and support the Mavericks. We got some good crowd of Lethbridge Elk fans as well, as Martin will walk the leadoff batter to start the inning. So now we go to Liam Leach, the left fielder. So 1 on with no outs. Leach now settling in, left-handed batter. They'll throw to first, and the runner will stand up as he gets back. Neither gate has opened up in the bullpen, so both coaches letting their pitchers stand tall through. Thomas Martin, 4 innings in. Here's the pitch, and it'll be outside for a ball. He's walked 3, struck out 1, allowed 6 runs off of 8 hits. Here's the pitch. Runner's going to go. This one's going to be over second base. Hill will get it on the bounce. Runner's going to hold. Little bit wide, but the runner will get back, and we'll have runners at first and second with no outs now for the Elks. So now we go to the catcher, number 18, Skylar Braun. And Hill will get underneath it. That'll be out number 1. Runners will hold as we have the first one down. So now we go to the bottom of the order to number 5, Luke Inkerman, the shortstop. So 1 out, runners at first and second for the Mavs. The pitch. And Martin will put one over the plate for strike 1. Martin with the stretch. And this one's off the end of the bat. Parker Stevens will have an easy track into the glove, and the runners will hold for out number 2. That'll swing us to the top of the order for the Elks to Wyatt Tamalti. Thomas Martin over 80 pitches on the night. And this one's going to be hit. It's about like a bunt. It'll be picked up by Hydro. The throw to first won't be in time, and that will load the bases with 2 outs. That takes us to the second baseman, Raleigh Furby. Loaded bases with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And it'll slide over the plate for strike 1. Now the Mavericks did the same thing the Elks did the same thing in the first inning. They loaded the bases up, earned 2 runs. Now we'll even the count out at 1 with the inside pitch on the right-handed batter. The 1-1. And this one's going to be hit past Heydrich. It'll roll into left field. They'll bring the runner home from third. The runner from second rounds the corner. And Lethbridge increases their lead with 2 runs to make it 8-4. With 2 outs and runners at first and second. And that will take us to the first baseman, Kyle Blower. Martin now with the pitch. This one's going to roll out. Buchanan picks it up. It's off the shoulder. The runner is going to come around third. Buchanan gets it behind second, and the runner from second is around the corner and will earn a run for the Elks. And that takes us to Ty Penner as the error will be charged to Buchanan. And Lethbridge leading 9-4. Here's the pitch by Martin outside. Runners at first and second. And we'll have ball 1. Ty Penner, the hottest batter between the two teams. He's 3 for 3. 2 singles, a double, 2 RBIs as we have the pitch go to ball 2. And it looks like Trad Richardson now warming up for the Mavericks. He's down in there. Looks like boys are heading down to open up the gate so Trad Richardson can warm up. Here's the 2-0. And this one's into center field. Hill will have a play on it. It's in the glove, and that's the side. So Lethbridge will put 3 more runs up. They will take a 9-4 lead and leave 2 on. We'll be back right after this with the bottom of the 5th inning on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you checked out the Garden of Eden video of the week at MPSN406.com? Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage and email us the video. Yours just might go viral. NPSN.com, Missoula's home for Missoula's prep sports heroes.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to Lindbergh Craig Field. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning with the Lethbridge Elks leading the Missoula Mavericks 9-4. Levi Abbott on the bump for the Elks, and leading off for the Mavericks will be their first baseman, number 7, Dane Frazier. So Frazier will settle in. Trad Richardson to the on-deck circle as the first pitch to Frazier will slide over the plate for strike 1. Now, with play still going on in the last inning, as Frazier will hit this one down the third base line, and that'll be out number 1 on the inning. We did see Trad Richardson in the bullpen, but he's going to come up to the plate and bat. We'll see Trad probably take over for Thomas Martin in the next half inning at some point. Maybe they'll let Martin play through one more, but Richardson now settling in, and the pitch outside for a ball. Here's the 1-0. And this one will be hit into center field, so Trad Richardson will get on for the first time today.
Number 18, Parker Stevens.
And we go to Parker Stevens. So Trad at first with one out. Parker Stevens stepping up and Sam Busey going to the on-deck circle. And the first pitch to Stevens will be over the plate for strike one. Sam Busey, Parker Stevens in the on-deck, Parker Stevens in the box, Sam Busey in the on-deck. Trad Richardson steps away from first, and the pitch. And that one's going to get off the toe. They say that hit Parker, so that'll put a runners at first and second with one out. And that'll be the second HBP for Abbott. That brings us to Sam Busey now. So Parker Stevens has reached off the walk, his last at bat, and a hit by pitch on this one. We go to Sam Busey now with one out and runners at first and second. The pitch. And it's low for a ball. Trad Richardson at second. Parker Stevens at first. Busey settles in. Abbott with the nod and the stretch. And the Lethbridge bullpen is now open. So an even count at one to Busey. Busey walked his first at bat with a ground out his last. Here's the 1-1. And we'll get ball two. So join us tomorrow. We'll have both games right here on MPSN for the doubleheader with Lethbridge as Busey swings for strike two. So an even count at two to the left fielder. Max E. Cannon Jr. III, our umpire behind the plate with the count. Here's the pitch, and Busey will let that one go by to give us a full count. Brendan Hill in the on-deck circle for Missoula. With one out, runners at first and second. Abbott with the pitch. And Busey's going to have this one bounce high. It'll be picked up by the third baseman. They'll get the runner out at second. Busey will reach, and with two outs, the Mavericks will have runners on the corners. And that'll take us to Brendan Hill. So both bullpens with some action in it here late in the game. We're scheduled for 7 in the bottom of the 5th. So we should see some changes as the wind comes up, as you can hear it on my mic. And Hill will let the first one go by. It'll be strike one. Runners on the corners. Richardson at third. Busey at first. Hill in the box and the 0-1. Ball will get away. Busey's going to go ahead and take the base at second. And we'll have ball one. With Brendan Hill at the plate, that puts the kid, Caden Heydrich, in the on-deck circle. And we'll have ball two. So 2-1 on the count now. Two outs, runners at second and third, and the pitch. And we'll have ball three to Hill. Brendan reached in his last at bat. He's 1 for 2. And the pitch. And Hill will be walked to load the bases. And here comes Lethbridge manager So I imagine we're going to have a pitching change. We did see the pitching coach earlier, but now it is the manager, and looks like it's just a conversation. The gate is open down the third base line, so they are warming somebody up over there. But with 2 outs, the Mavericks have loaded bases, and Heydrich, who on the season has a .357 on-base percentage. So Caden Heydrich comes to the plate with loaded bases and 2 outs. Okawa, the manager for the Elks, back on the step at the side of the dugout. Here's the first pitch to Hydro, and it'll be a ball. Clayton Frankie goes to the on-deck circle for the Mavericks. The pitch. And that one fouls off for strike 1. Bottom of the 5th. Lethbridge leading 9-4. Big at bat for Heydrich. He's going to take this one for a ride into right field, and it's in the glove to end the sides. The Mavericks, they'll threat, but left 3. And we go to the top of the 6th right after this.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN. Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana, Alberta state tournaments.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Lindbergh Craig Field as we go to the top of the 6th inning. And we've got a new man on the bump for the Mavericks in Terad Richardson. So we'll get you stats on Thomas Martin here in just a moment as we go to Trad Richardson, who warms up. It is the middle of the order for Lethbridge, 5, 6, 7 batters, and due up with Zach Gorick to lead off. So no more designated hitter for the Mavericks as Richardson is now on the mound. We've seen Richardson pitch a few times this year, and we'll be ready to go here with Zach Gorick. So Gorick steps up, first batter for Richardson to face, and the pitch. Now over the outside of the plate for strike 1. Good start for Richardson. And we'll even the count out at 1 for that pitch. So for Thomas Martin, he would go 5 innings, struck out 1, walked 3, hit 2, allowed 9 runs off 11 hits, as we'll go to ball 2 now to the designated hitter. 92 total pitches for Thomas Martin, 54 of them slid over the plate. So the 2-1 now, and this one's going to go for a ride into left field. Sam Busey in the glove, and that is out number 1 on the inning. So that'll take us to Torin Vasilonic, the third baseman. Solonic. He's got a single, an RBI, a run, and he's been walked. 1 for 2 with a walk. And Richardson's first pitch will be a ball. Wind starting to pick up here at Lindbergh-Craig Field as the sun makes its way towards that western horizon. Been a gorgeous evening, as we'll have ball 2. Not a cloud in the sky, a little bit of smoke it seems like to the south of us. There is a fire burning down near Darby, and I believe there's one to the north of us in Libby. Here's the 2-0, and we'll get ball 3. Liam Leck in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch, and that one slides over the plate. So we get a 3-1. A strike call on the 3-0 count. The pitch. And that one's going to be fouled off into the parking lot. That one's deep. That one might be MPSN vehicle territory, as we'll have a full count at 3-2. Here's the 3-2. And the leadoff batter on the inning will be walked. Actually, that's the second batter of the inning. I apologize. Now we go to Liam Leck, the left fielder, number 4. The gate is still open down the third base line for the Elks. This one's going to be golfed out into left field, and Busey will put it in the glove for out number 2. Runner at first will come back. So 2 down here in the top of the 6th. And now we go to Skylar Braun, the catcher. So Braun to settle in, and Richardson, the runner at first, is going to go. This one's going to be hit out into left field. Runner's going to hold at second. And with 2 outs, the Elks will have runners at first and second. And we go to the bottom of the order now to the shortstop, Luke Ankerman. Here's the pitch, and that'll be ball 1. Top of the 6th inning. Richardson with the pitch, and we'll have ball 2. 2-0 on the count. Trad Richardson coming in here in the top of the 6th inning. As the breeze picks up, we can actually have this one's hit into center field. Brendan Hill's back there. It's in the glove, and that's the side. So Lethbridge will leave 2, and the Mavericks go to the bottom of the 6th, looking to get 5 runs, down 9-4. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of prep sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to MPSN, and we do have a new man on the bump for Lethbridge, as Zach Trippner has made his way to the hill for the Elks. So we'll put Abbott's stats together here momentarily. For the Mavericks, it'll be the bottom of the order, Clayton Frankie, the catcher, to lead things off. They're letting Trippner warm up. And now Frankie will make his way to the dish. So Trippner now ready for his first pitch. And it's on its way, and Frankie will roll it down the third baseline. Third baseman will make a leisurely throw to first, and that is out number one. That'll swing us to the top of the order for the Mavericks, to James Martin. Martin coming to the plate, 2 for 2 with a walk. Trippner now. And Martin's going to ping this one out into right field. It's in the glove, and that's out number 2. So we come to the shortstop now, Brendan Buchanan. So looking at Abbott, he would go 5 innings, as Trippner will throw the first one to Buchanan. It gets right past Trippner's glove, and Buchanan will get on for the Mavericks. And that'll take us to the first baseman, Dane Frazier. So looking at Abbott, he would go 5 innings. He would walk 5, hit 2, allow 4 runs off of 6 hits, or 5 hits. Got ahead of myself there. 78 pitches, 39 of which went over the plate, and the first pitch to Dane Frazier is a ball. So Dane Frazier, 1 for 3, singled with an RBI, his second at bat, back in the 3rd inning. Here's the throw to first, as Buchanan dives back in. Shadows getting long here at Lindbergh Craig Field as we move to the late hours. Hour and 30 minutes so far in the game. 38 minutes to be exact. 1 hour and 38 minutes. First pitch was right at 7 o'clock. Runner at first is going to go. The throw to second has been made, and Buchanan slides in to get the base. The pitch was and they say the pitch was a strike. So even count at 1 for the first baseman. Trad Richardson goes to the on-deck circle for the Mavericks. Even count at 1. Cannon points to Trippner. And here's the 1-1. Outside to give us ball 2. Dane Frazier, one of the more consistent batters for the Mavericks. He's had 183 plate appearances on the season. Here's the pitch, and we'll have ball 3. So 3-1 on the count to Dane Frazier with 2 outs. Brendan Buchanan at second. Turpin will watch the shortstop as he jumps out there at second base. The pitch is thrown, and Dane Frazier will be walked. So the Mavericks will have runners at first and second as Trad Richardson comes to the dish. Now, folks, Trad Richardson leads the team in RBIs with 35 on the season. 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the first pitch to Richardson. And Richardson's going to hit this one off the middle of the bat into right field, and it will be in the glove, and that's the side. So the Mavericks will get 2 on. They'll leave them there. And we go to the bottom, or the top of the 7th inning. Elks 9, Mavs 4. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 size indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop into 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse is proud sponsor for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Garden of Reading has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop into Sacred Grounds for their full-service coffee bar featuring Missoula's best gourmet coffee. While you're there, pick up a pound of Garden of Reading's award-winning fudge and get a half pound for free. Garden of Reading is Missoula's home for the best dietary supplement, Define 8. Garden of Reading is located at 2621 Brook Street. Garden of Reading is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Lindbergh Craig Field, where the Missoula Mavericks and the Lethbridge Elks go to the 7th inning, top of the 7th, with Lethbridge leading the Mavericks 9-4. Trad Richardson on the bump for the Mavericks, and the top of the order in the 7th, Wyatt Tumulty at the plate. The first pitch to the center fielder will be inside for ball 1. And he'll get that one to slide over the plate to get us strike 1. Tumulty 1 for 3 with a walk. He does have a pair of runs, as this one will roll to Martin. Martin to Frazier, and the leadoff batter on the inning is down. Now we go to Raleigh Furby, number 3, the second baseman. Furby is 2 for 4 with a run and 2 RBIs. The 2 RBIs coming on his last at bat with a smart little single. And Richardson with the pitch. That's over the outside of the plate on the right-handed batter for strike 1. Kyle Bloor goes to the on-deck circle. Here's the 0-1. And it's going to go into center field. It did get into that upper space, but Hill, a good job out there in center field for out number 2. So that'll take us to the first baseman, number 8, Kyle Bloor. Bloor is 3 for 3, and now we've got Connor Daniels warming up, and we've got a awning in the backstop netting. Mark Richardson pulling it down there. Pitch thrown was a ball. This one's going to go high and into left field. Busey says, "I got it, boys," and waves everybody off, puts it in the glove, and it's 3 up, 3 down for the Elks. All or nothing for the Mavericks as we go to the bottom of the 7th right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Hockey Wolf.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Lindbergh Craig Field for the Missoula Mavericks and Lethbridge Elks. First game of 3, a 1-7 game tonight, folks, and then a doubleheader tomorrow. The final games of the conference season as we are 1 week away from the state AA tournament in Kalispell. By this time next week, we will be in the 4th game of the tournament, hosted by the Kalispell Lakers. For the Missoula Mavericks, as we come back to the game here, it's going to be Parker Stevens to lead off. The Mavericks down 9-4 here in the bottom of the 7th. It's all or nothing. And Zach Trippner is on the bump for the Elks. Here's the first pitch, and Stevens is going to put this one up in the air in front of the dugout. It's going to be in play, and it will be out number 1. So 1 down for the Mavericks. And we go to Sam Busey. Busey at the plate. Brendan Hill in the box. In the on-deck circle, I should say. And the first pitch to Busey is over the plate for strike 1. Brendan Hill in the on-deck circle. Busey in the box. The 0-1 by Trippner. And Busey's going to have this one pop over the first base line, and it's in the glove of the first baseman for out number 2. And we go to the center fielder, number 3, Brendan Hill now. The fate of the Mavericks in the hands of the Sentinel Spartan senior. Hydro in the on-deck circle. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Mavericks down at 9-4. Here's the Trippner pitch, and it's going to be in front of the plate for ball 1. Hill walked his last at-bat, singled his second at-bat, and had a fly out his first. And the pitch just outside of the plate to give us ball 2. Trippner has walked a batter since he came in the top of the 6th. Here's the 2-0. And that one will get over the plate. That's the zone he was looking for. Cannon calling a tight strike zone tonight. Here's the 2-1. And it's outside to give us ball 3. Three-1 on the count. And the pitch. And Hill will be walked for the second at-bat in a row to put a runner on at first for the Mavericks. That'll be 7 walks on the day for Lethbridge with no strikeouts. So Hill now stepping away from first, and the pitch to Heydrich is over the plate for strike one. Heydrich 0 for 3. He would be the last batter that Levi Abbott would face. The pitch. And that one's between the legs of the catcher. Hill's going to go ahead and around second. They'll give him all the way to third, and now the catcher real leisurely about picking up the ball behind the plate. That gives Hill the opportunity to make his way to third. Skylar Braun. I don't know if he forgot that there was a runner at first or not, but Hill didn't even hesitate going around second. And Heydrich will have ball one. Or 2-1. I missed the one that got away. I was busy watching Hill make his way around second. So 2-1 with 2 outs. Brendan Hill at third, and the pitch. And the strike pitch will give us an even count at 2. Clayton Frankie in the on-deck circle, awaiting his opportunity. The wind really coming up here at the end of the day. And the pitch. And Hydro will foul this one down the first base line. Keeps himself alive at 2-2. Hydro settling in. Hill steps away from third, and the 2-2 is on its way. Hydro will swing. They're going to give him a pass ball, and the throw to first will end the game. So the Mavericks will fall 9-4 to Lethbridge. Lethbridge would earn their 9 runs off of 12 hits. They would not have an error, and they would leave 6 on. For the Missoula Mavericks, they'd earn their 4 runs off of 6 hits. They would have 3 errors and a total of 12 runners left on, with Hill left at the end there. So the Mavericks fall game 1 of 3 to Lethbridge. We'll be back tomorrow with a 1 o'clock first pitch time with the Lethbridge Elks and the Missoula Mavericks on a doubleheader. We want to thank everyone for tuning in to today's game. We know that just because you weren't here, the boys enjoy it because they know that you were watching wherever you were at. We want to thank Andrew Stratton for coming in and taking care of the camera work today. And last but not least, we want to thank our sponsors. Without sponsor help, well, I'm not able to come out here and do these games. So if you're out and about in the community, you happen to stop by the company to use their services, maybe call them to use their services. Maybe you see somebody at the gas station or grocery store in a company vehicle or wearing the company shirt. Take 30 seconds to shake their hand and tell them thank you for supporting high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Fuel Fitness, Stitches, Hockey and Lacrosse Wolf, Garden of Reading, Mike's Print and Copy, Milk Crate Media 406, Fast Trip, Conoco, Cunningham Law, and Grand Slam Travel. The Mavericks fall 9-4 to the Lethbridge Elks. We'll talk to you tomorrow right here at 1 o'clock. Have a great evening, everyone.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.
Well,